What's up everyone? In today's video we're going to be having a look at VRA Verasity as well as Bitcoin. Let's have a look at VRA real quick. 217,000 people on the watch list. We just came back into the top 200 right here, as you guys can see. Currently ranked 194. We are up 10% today, which is quite nice. Market cap of $300 million, so a little bit over quarter billion, with a circulating supply of 4.47 billion. So this was actually updated recently by Verasity and the team. They answered everyone's question on Twitter, so feel free to go on their Twitter and have a look at their questionnaire or AMA that they had. Anyways, before we dive into the Verasity charts, let's have a look at Bitcoin. We know Bitcoin is king right now. I mean, currently up approximately 1%, and the whole market is a little bit booming right now. We do have some altcoins that are red, but most of it is green, as you guys can see right here on the right side of my screen. Let's collapse that real quick. Anyways, having a look at Bitcoin, we came back and retested the support zone right here on the daily time frame. We had a few wicks. We do have a nice little support right here at 63,200. Now the question is, are we gonna get a nice little rebound from here and maybe potentially do another all-time high or break down? Well, let's have a look at the RSI real quick. So if we have a look at the RSI right here, we do have a hidden bearish divergence, guys. Now a hidden bearish divergence is when you see an increase on the chart, a higher high, and then you are seeing lower lows or lower highs. These are two lower highs essentially. So we are seeing a decrease on the RSI and an increase on the chart. That is essentially a bearish divergence. So we could see a essentially a bearish move on towards the downside if we break this level right here, and if also we don't break this level right here. So if we don't break this resistance, this is essentially a new resistance right here. If we don't break this new resistance, then we might see a strong, powerful move towards the downside. That's that on the RSI. Let's have a look at the moving average. Moving average or exponential, sorry guys, they are very, very bullish right here. We saw a peak right here, got rejected, came back, retested once again and got rejected. As you guys can see, we saw multiple retests the previous days, previous times, as you guys can see right here on October 20th all the way to November 6th. We were consolidating, but we were consolidating in an uptrend. So that was very, very good, very bullish. Having a look at the 4-hour time frame, if we take a look at that and move the EMA ribbons, the moving average, regular moving average, we almost came back and retested the 200 moving average. I think that was a retest, a proper retest, even though we didn't really touch it, and then got rejected. So the 200 moving average is a pretty strong one. We haven't been below it since October 1st, which is pretty massive. What else on the daily time frame? Nothing too crazy to see over here. We are still holding above the 9th. Very possible we come and retest the 50 moving average, which is 57,424. So this is definitely something to keep in mind. Having a look at Verasity now. Having a look at Verasity on, let's start off with the exponential moving average. Okay, first of all, we didn't close below the EMA ribbon in quite some time. Since we started right here on October 1st, we haven't closed below. We saw a few bounces right here, as you guys can see, came back, retested, and then got rejected. Yesterday we attempted to break out, we failed. The previous day we attempted to break out, we failed, and now we're essentially breaking out right now, and hopefully we could essentially stay above that this resistance, which would flip support. So if I take out the EMA ribbons real quick and I draw a line right here, this is actually a support. This box right here is a support region, support resistance. So we broke above the resistance line. Now this is currently support line. If we manage to stay above that, that would be very bullish. Another thing is we do have a resistance right here. This is also going to be a strong resistance that we're going to have to break essentially. If we manage to break above 7, that's going to be very bullish. Let's take that away real quick. On the 4-hour time frame, on the daily time frame, if I have a look at the EMA ribbons, just the moving average, sorry guys, we came back, retested the 50 moving average exactly at the perfect moment, kissed it a little bit, bounced back up. Now we're retesting the 9 moving average essentially. If I have a look on the 4-hour time frame, we are below the 200 moving average, which is a little bit bearish. It's not good. We could have a death cross right here. So right here, this was the golden cross, and now we are essentially preparing for a death cross. That would be very bad, but because the whole market is in a bull market, it could be different. So whether we see a breakout here or a breakdown, that's really gonna happen in the next couple of days, in my opinion. It's gonna be very interesting to see how this plays out. I would like to see VRA break above the 200 moving average. Very, very powerful. Not just break, to 7, but to 7.5, 7.6. Maybe go above this resistance right here. If we have a look on the daily time frame, I actually did cover that. Sorry. RSI, we are pretty. I don't want to say we're oversold. We did peak at 41, but we do have some room to grow. Now, the last time we were at this level, we were essentially right here. The last time we were at 41, we were at 2 cents. Okay. And we did a, let's have a look, we did a 233% gain. Okay, so now assuming right now we are currently at 41, we could essentially do another 233% gain, which would essentially be insane. Look at that. We are only at 10 cents right here. So if you're accumulating, look at that, it would be approximately 22 cents, which is an interesting target. So if you've been holding, ever since the 2 cents, you're making like 1,000% up until 20 cents, something like that, 18 cents. So that's about it for VRA and Bitcoin. If you guys like this video, of course, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.